it's Annie. Today wanted to do just a chat, not even a chatty get ready with me video, just a chatty video. Just wanted to talk. I was actually encouraged by my daughter to do this video, so this video is brought to you from my daughter. Well, I'm having a bad hair day today. I was just out. My daughter and I were out shopping today, and it's windy outside, and my hair is what it is. So today I wanted to talk to you about the YouTube community, the stuff that's going on, and I just wanted to share my feelings with all of it with you guys. So I was watching another video, and I was watching Kiki Chanel's channel, and Kylie had talked about how she felt about the community, things that were going on that she was discouraged about, just things that were kind of upsetting her. I think, what is his name, Logan Paul, that whole thing, if you know who that is. I've never watched that channel, but I just heard a little bit about that and what happened and what he shared, just stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to talk about today, just kind of my feelings on it. I kind of debated, like, do I want to talk about this or not? But I want to be honest with you about my channel and my feelings, and I feel like this is a platform for me to share how I feel. That doesn't mean that everything I say is right or anything that I say is wrong. I'm just sharing my feelings. And I thought I had lipstick in my teeth. See? Ronalyn, sometimes I feel like that too. But I don't ever script my videos. I just speak from the heart, whether I'm showing you how to do an eye tutorial or whatever. I'm just talking with you guys. The only time I take notes on things is when I'm talking about like a specific product, especially skincare, because there's ingredients that I cannot pronounce half the time, and I don't want to ever give you the wrong information. So if there's anything specific, then I'll have notes, so I make sure that I'm saying what I'm supposed to be saying, should be saying. But other than that, I'm just talking to you guys. I don't script my channel. That's just not my thing. I don't know if that hurts me for not doing that, but it's just me. That's what this channel is, just you and me hanging out, either doing makeup together, or I'm sharing how to do an eye look, or I'm talking about my favorite skincare that I like, or I went to the store, bought some things, and I don't like them, and this is why, kind of a thing. That's what my channel is about. Sometimes I share what I'm wearing for the day. That's what I share, reviews on things, whatever. That's what my channel is about. So this is how I feel, and as a newer YouTuber, I've had my channel for several years now, but I really started working on it. It's been a good year that I really concentrated on working on my channel. I can see how small it is. And it gets frustrating because I feel like there's things going on that I don't like, and I don't always talk about it, but I feel like, I just feel like YouTube needs to do more for smaller channels. I just do. I think, especially in the mature community, I'm seeing more and more channels that I'm discovering that I didn't know about. Because when I first started my channel, the only channels that I knew about was Hot and Flashy, Angie, and Nisha's Sugar Fluff and Puff. Did I say that right? I'm sorry, I always mess that up. Sugar Puff and Fluff. And I'm trying to think, was there any? And then there's other channels that I watch that are younger, but I didn't see a lot of mature women. How sad is that? Because there are a lot of us. I don't know about all of them yet. I haven't discovered all of them yet because they get lost in, whatever. But that gets frustrating for me as a content creator. Somebody asked me, why do you share 5 videos a week? I challenged myself, and I thought I wanted to see what happens if I shared more videos, because they say when you share more videos that the more you share, the more people will see it. Well, I don't think that's true because I've been doing this since October and I haven't really seen my numbers go crazy. But I asked a lot of you, would you want me to share more? A lot of you said yes. So that's why I've been doing it. But now I'm second guessing it. Maybe I'm sharing too much. Maybe I need to go back to 3 days a week. Maybe that would be better. I'm really seriously thinking about doing that, just going back to 3 days a week. I don't think it's necessarily to do 5 days a week. I think it might be too much. And I don't want to ever just pump stuff out either. Like I really want to concentrate on what I want to share with you, like good stuff. I don't want to just put stuff out there to put stuff out there. And I kind of felt like that with my blog. And that's why I stopped blogging actually, because when I first started doing my blog, I just shared like my love of decor, and I didn't go to school to be a home interior decorator, but I've had my home featured in several magazines. I'm not being braggy about it. I'm just telling you that I did. I didn't go to school to be a photographer, but I've had my photos in magazines. Again, I'm not being braggy. I'm just sharing that's part of my journey and good things that happened when I was blogging. But what happened with my blog, and I feel like it's happening with YouTube, and I'm trying to figure out how to work around that, is that, I would think of a cute title for my blog post and I would put it out there, but those don't get views. You have to look, you have to type in, search for keywords so people come to your blog. That's how that works. So I had to think about that. And not only the keyword for the title, but I had to put certain words in my article, and I had to put it so many times in my article so Google would pick that up, and so people would find my blog. And that took the fun out of my blog because I just wanted to share stuff. And I know some of you are probably like, well, why didn't you just do that? Well, there's a lot that goes into a blog, and financially too, because I have to pay to host it, I have to pay to edit my photos, I have to pay for security for my site. There's a lot of that goes into it, so I need to make money from my blog. I put money into it. I need to get that back and make some money because of all the time I put into it. Right now my blog is kind of like on, it's just coasting right now. So I get a lot of traffic from Pinterest. So I make an income from my blog, and I haven't really done any blog posts in a while. I'd like to get back to that eventually. I just haven't been able to figure out how to do that and have my channel and have everything go smoothly, unless like I said, I may have to cut some days out. So I feel like YouTube's the same way. If you don't have the right photo, like a shocking looking photo or something like that, and all the graphics and everything, then I feel like you don't get that traffic to your blog. So you have to have the image has to be perfect, which I am not really good at creating those. I'm trying my best, but I feel like if your image doesn't look right and it's not like attention grabbing, people aren't going to click on that. And I don't want to do clickbait. I don't want to be like, show something, the photo, and then you get to my channel and it has nothing to do with it. I don't want to do that, like for views. I don't want to do that. But I feel like I have to do some kind of photo, and in a short, like in a couple words, I have to explain what the video is about so I can bring people to my channel. And it's really hard to do that. And that happened with my blog too, because Pinterest is where I get a lot of traffic. Pinterest, when that first started, I used to pin pretty photos. That's what I used to do. Pretty, inspiring home photos is what I used to pin. And then it all changed, and then you had to do the graphics and attention grabbing there. And then when you go on Pinterest, that's all it is. It's just full of all that stuff. It's just all full of it. And you have to be the one person that stands out above all that. It's really hard. So TubeBuddy was talking about, image widgets, and so I tried something different last night. I'm just like, I changed my photo for the one that I shared with my hair. So one thing they said is you should use a really bright background and stick out, like red is really good, red's a good color, blah, blah. But then, so I did it, and then after I did, I thought, but if everybody used a red background, then nobody's photos would stand out either. So I don't know what the answer is. I'm trying to figure it out, but I get tired of that too. I just want to share stuff with you guys, but I want to build my platform. I want to build my audience. And sometimes I feel like it's not going to happen. I don't know. I know I've been doing it for a short time, you guys. There's some of you have been doing it a lot, longer than me, and you're probably like, oh my God, stop complaining. But just hear me out. I worked really hard on my blog for years, and I would work on my blog for seven days a week. I would blog 7 days a week for 12-hour days. I would put into it to really, really work. I really wanted to be that big blogger. And to me, I think it's just luck. I really do. And I don't know if YouTube's like that too. I really don't know what the secret formula is. But I worked so hard on my channel, my blog. In my blog, my channel was going to be an extension of my blog. And then I changed and I started doing makeup and stuff. So I feel like I've worked so hard already for 5 years, even though it hasn't been on my channel, that now that I'm here, I just feel like I just want to start growing already. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So I understand what she was saying. She's just frustrated. She doesn't like some of the things that she sees. I also hate the fact that I feel like, who do you trust? What beauty bloggers do you trust? Because there are some that just put stuff out there, and I'm not saying every big channel is like that. I don't want to say that about somebody, but there are a lot of big channels out there that I think do it for the money. So they don't care, like they're just like, they just love everything. They love every product that comes out. You know, I don't. I don't love every product. If I like it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I will tell you. And I don't have a lot of companies reaching out to me right now because I am small. But I do have companies reaching out to me. And I always tell them, I can share this, but I am going to give my honest opinion. You know, so if you want to do this, that's fine. But you just have to know. Benigma was one of those companies. I told them, I said, I will share it, but I'm going to give my honest opinion. And I don't like that product. I'm not saying that it's a horrible product, but it did not work for my skin, and I shared that on my channel, you know. I'm always, now there's some people that don't show, here's another thing. Now there are some channels that don't want to show any bad negative stuff, but I want to share negative stuff. And the reason that I want to is I feel like if I just show everything that I like and I don't show stuff that I don't like, then you're gonna think, well, you just like everything. You don't really you like everything. You know what I mean? But then some people don't like when it's negative. But I try not to bash anybody. I think if you saw my Big Enigma video, you know I wasn't bashing that company. It just, because I know a lot of you love that. It just didn't work out for me. But I just get really, really frustrated. As a small channel, I'm just trying to grow. My views are poo, and I'm very thankful for each and every single one of you. I just want to tell you that right now. Every single one of you that follow me, that like my videos, you give it a thumbs up, you leave comments. I appreciate you so much, and I respond to every single comment. And by the way, there was a weird thing. I know this is going off, and it's going to get back, okay? Remember, I don't script anything. I'm just talking to you. I had a lot of my comments go into spam, like almost 40 of them last night. I don't know what happened. They were comments that I already, like, they were things that I had thought I went through. I know I did, went through, and I commented back, and then they went into spam. I don't know what that's all about, YouTube, but yeah. But I just want to grow my channel. I'm trying to, sometimes I think advice is not good advice. I don't know. Does that make sense? I think everybody has their own journey. I think there's some good advice out there, but I don't think all of it's really good advice. I will promise you this off, but if I ever make it on this channel, if this ever grows into something amazing, everything that I know, everything that worked for me, everything I learned, I would share with you. I do wish that, YouTube would recognize smaller channels. I wish that companies, especially makeup companies and skincare too, would recognize more mature women, because I know for me, and maybe I don't speak to with everybody, but I know for me personally, I want to look the best that I can for as long as I can, and I will spend the money. I will spend the money. You see what I buy, okay? So I will spend the money on good skincare and makeup and all that. I will spend the money because I want to look as good as I can, all right? And I don't understand why the makeup companies don't see that if they reach out to us mature women, we're gonna reach you, that you're trying to do the same thing probably. I'm sure that you are. If you're at a makeup channel, you probably want to look the best that you can for as long as you can. And I wish I had the opportunity to talk about more and share more, but I can only afford so much. I can't keep, and I'm kind of like gonna have to cool it because I bought a lot of eye palettes because I'm gonna do a lot of different eye looks for you guys. But I can't like just keep on making big purchases because I can't afford to do it. But I really, really wish that, like I said, YouTube would share more smaller channels. I also think it's important for women to support each other. I did that on my blog. I'm very supportive of other bloggers, even though I don't blog with a lot of them anymore because I feel like I'm kind of out of that niche. I still, you know, follow them on my Facebook, and I will leave comments, and I'm very supportive. I just think it's so important to support each other and build each other up and help each other. That's why I love these collabs that I've been doing, because I feel like we're helping each other. We're helping each other. And I think that's so important. Even as bigger bloggers, I mean, bigger channels should be doing that. Bigger channels should be reaching out. I would love to see that, and that is something I will do for sure. I know Natalie mentioned that. She is so amazing. Natalie from the Beauty Diva, she is a sweetheart. She really is. And she mentioned my channel recently, a whole bunch of other channels, and she's a much bigger channel than mine. I want to do that too. Like as I grow and get bigger, like I want to help other channels too. I want to give shout outs. So I am going to, at the end of this video, or not the end of this video, what am I saying, Annie? At the bottom, make sure you go to show more. I'm going to list a bunch of new channels. I'm probably not going to get everybody's, but I'm going to start doing that more. I'm just going to put it at the bottom there. And I really hope that you will check them out. They're channels that I recently discovered. They're not necessarily new channels, but they're new to me. So when I see them, I'm just going to start making a list, and I'm just going to start putting those channels down in my description bar. And I hope that you will go check them out and support them too. We were listening to music on the radio. We're listening to Tom Petty. And I like all kinds of music. I've shared that before. I love all kinds of music. There's some rap music that I like, but I guess I'm more old school rap. But I like all kinds of music, okay? But I feel like the radio, if you listen to the radio, they only play what's popular. You know, that's all they play is what's popular. There's so many bands out there that are freaking amazing, but nobody gives them a chance. And I feel like that's how YouTube is. I feel like there's so many great content creators, but YouTube doesn't give them a chance. You know, they're gonna keep on promoting those big channels, and the little ones have to struggle to try to get there. I hope that I get there eventually. I hope that a lot of you do too. And yeah, I guess that's all I want to share today. So I just wanted to have a talk with you and just see how you think about all this. How do you feel about it? If you have a channel and you're a content creator too, let me know your feelings about all this. I would love to hear from you. And again, please make sure you click on the show more, because I'm going to list as many as I can channels, and I'm going to do that. You know, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to pick other channels, and just new ones I discover, I'm just going to put them in the description box. And I really, really, really hope that you go and support those small channels. It's like supporting small businesses, you know what I mean? So please go support small channels. Thank you for supporting mine. I appreciate it so much. And I know this was a different video today, but I just wanted to share a little bit what I was feeling and whatever. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you real soon.